1986, Carla, Kristen, and I went with Curtis to the Philippines. And while we were there, Carla happened to be out in one of the little barrios, and she noticed some children with a lot of infected sores. So she started washing them by the pump outside and came in and got some antibiotic, and next thing we knew, she had a long line of children with infected mosquito bites. And so this is a picture of her when she started administering some first aid to this little baby. Here's a picture of Curtis. You can see the infection a little bit better. Sometimes we've found kids with this type of infection from head to the bottom of their feet, and it's very painful. We found the book Where There Is No Doctor, and we started buying a number of copies of these. And here is one of our first aid trainings that we had in Kuntilan. And since then, Levy has been having a number of workshops teaching the people in the mountain areas about first aid and cleanliness and healthy eating and just overall better health. One thing that we've enjoyed doing, we take along some door prizes and have some drawings, and everyone looks forward to having their name drawn, and we have little small gifts for them like radios and little calculators and such things as this. Here's our medical team on our way to Caglaya. We take along a pastor, and he usually presents the gospel before we ever have our medical first aid clinics. And this is a bunch of us all just getting off the boat after we've arrived to an island and had a gospel teaching about the Lord Jesus Christ. And then we have our medical workshop. Here is Debbie and Curtis demonstrating how to do CPR on one of the young people. This is something that hasn't been taught a lot in the rural areas. Here is Debbie demonstrating what to do if a person is choking. Debbie is a medical technician, and she's a real asset to Mission Possible. This is Levy's daughter. This is another one of Levy's daughters, Faith. She's taking a blood pressure reading. Of course, we don't have the license or medical knowledge or anything about applying medicine, but at least we can take the blood pressure reading and know whether to advise them that they need to go see a doctor for a further checkup. This is Curtis demonstrating on Pastor Escobar how to do CPR at one of the medical workshops we had at Pastor Escobar's church. Here we've taught a little mother how to do CPR on her little baby. Here's one of the first aid classes that Levy is teaching. She continues to have these workshops. Like I said before, we always have someone that shares the Lord Jesus Christ with them before they ever have any teaching at all about health. This photograph is to show you that when Levy and Eddie and pastors and others go up on these mountains to have medical workshop, it's not easy. The roads are even worse than what you're seeing here. Sometimes they have to park their motorcycles at a place like this and then hike the rest of the way up to where the villages are.